at first it was kind of a constraint. It's like, oh, wouldn't it be great to sell NetSuite for $1 billion? I mean, every CEO would dream to have $1 billion exit. But because we didn't have that option, given Larry didn't need $1 billion exit, we focused on building a great company.
I think that's what he spent on Lanai, by the way.
No, a lot less. But no, we focus on building a great company. Very few entrepreneurs have the opportunity to be able to focus on building a company. And so we had that opportunity. And if you look at our cohort, the SaaS companies that were founded that were successful, the Success Factors and the Omnitures, they all got taken out at much smaller revenue numbers, 300 million, because the larger companies would come in. We didn't worry about that. We just built a big company. So, to have a chance to build $1 billion company is not something that most CEOs get.
Right, the patience.
And just to focus and to do it. So that was really exciting. But the conversation started last year as Oracle began to expand their footprint in the cloud. It was a long discussion. Took time, certainly. Larry obviously wasn't involved in any of this. It was myself and the team at Oracle. And so it finally consummated after much back and forth on November 4th. I think November 4th, November 6th. Can't remember the exact date.
It took a little while because obviously he was an interested party having
and so he didn't even vote his shares during the acquisition, which made it an interesting, if you remember the back and forth, because T. Rowe Price, who was the largest shareholder, was saying they were going to vote against the deal, and they had 14% or so, but because Larry wasn't voting his shares, that meant they had the equivalent of 28% of
So you had to convince them.
We had to get a majority of the minority.
Right.
And so we ended up getting 52% or something, thereabouts 53% of the non-Larry shares.
Yeah,
and
that got us over the end. Right?
Yeah.
It's sort of like the Elon Musk Solar City thing. It's like all the disinterested party, the interested party said, we won't vote our shares. It's up to the rest of you. That makes total logical sense.
And that's what happened. And so now we're part of Oracle, really, providing them a mid-market solution in the cloud and standalone business unit within Oracle. So we've kept our entity whole, and really we're doing the same things that we did before Oracle bought us. But now with access to great, we're built on the Oracle stack, Oracle database, BEA, Oracle server.
They're making a big push to the cloud now. They just bought a company I was on the board of for a while, Dyn.
Oh, yeah.
The DNS company, which I was on the board of when they took their Series A 4 years ago. And it's been 2 years at the company, and they just bought them and it seems like they're going to compete with Amazon Web Services. Is that what you guys are going to do?
They have, we have a multi-layered strategy. One is, platform as a service, infrastructure as a service, software as a service, cloud pieces. So those are all
full stack.
Full stack.
So you'll be going after everybody.
Yeah. Well, our group, software as a service, really focusing on the guys we've traditionally competed with: the Microsoft Great Plains, the sort of Infors, the mid-market. Replacement cycle. But there's groups focusing on building infrastructure as a service, taking on Amazon. And I think we have an incredible opportunity. Oracle database is used for almost every transactional application in the world. Why wouldn't you come and use it on our hardware in our cloud? It makes perfect sense. So, we don't do anything, Oracle doesn't do anything half measure. I mean, it's all in on the cloud. So enormous amounts of investment and energy going into sort of this multi-platform strategy.
Hey everybody, you know how much I love Wistia. You know how much I love having control of my videos and how they're presented, and the ability to grow our mailing list at This Week in Startups. So when you go to thisweekinstartups.com, you're going to see we use a product called Wistia, WISTIA, wistia.com. Go to wistia.com/twist, and you'll get a free account, and you'll start hosting videos in minutes. Now, why is this so important? It's so important because you need to control, in a business setting or in your podcast setting, you want to control the experience when people watch your video. You don't want wacky annotations, all kinds of ads layered onto it, cruft, garbage. And you certainly don't want your competitors' videos coming up and suggestions all around it. You want to control your experience and have a beautiful, clean experience that allows you to do high-end marketing techniques like put videos behind a paywall or a password, and to get people to sign up with an email and give them that prompt, hey, want to get the next episode, come to the Launch Festival free, put your email in. Hey, want to get a white paper? They have over 330,000 using Wistia now. When they started on This Week in Startups just like 2 or 3 years ago, they only had 50,000. So this company is growing amazingly. I mean, I wish I could be an investor in it. They are crushing it. And you get great analytics, trends, viewer streams. You can really see like, oh, people are rewinding the video and watching this section twice. I always find that fascinating. And as I said, it's super easy to use. You have tons of support. And one of the things they do great, and listen, you can go look at this for free. On their blog, they explain how to use microphones, how to use cameras, how to edit, how to make great content. All because they know that if you're coming from a business situation, you may not have made video before, but your consumers are demanding video and they want video on a regular basis. Video is the best way to communicate. You're hearing my voice. You're seeing me on thisweekinstartups.com. You want to watch videos when you come look at a product, service, or any website. You look for the video first, and Wistia is going to help you make and serve those great videos. They integrate with all the major email and marketing automation tools. Clients include MailChimp, Moz, HubSpot, Zendesk, Herman Miller, Sam Adams, and of course, This Week in Startups and Launch. We love it, and get their guides to build using the right microphones and lighting and setup and all that kind of stuff. It's really great hacks. Wistia.com/twist. I love this product. Go use it. Okay, let's get back to the program.